me up, need someone to hype me up, hype me up, hype me up, need someone to hype me up, hype me up, hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Miami Dolphins.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
On play action, here's Tua. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Turbo 3, kick. Turbo 3, kick. Turbo.
And now the first run for Devon A-Chain.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A-Chain on 1st and 10.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
That Tua is going to change things up. On 2nd down, a run by A-Chain.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 50-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Tyreek Hill.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They run for it. A-Chain.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line. They will start this drive with Ford, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Watson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deshaun Elliott. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All right, scat. Whoa. Come on, do ice jab. Don't let Zion. Get to the line.
A give left side. Here's A-Chain.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, 21 10.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Go ahead. Watson, Oscar. Hey.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. This one thrown underneath to A-Chain. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Here's 3rd down and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Robbie chosen. 35 yards. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Now Watson, he's going to move him around.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Escaping the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for 3rd and long.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
More the motion man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Elijah Moore.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will finally bring this one back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Well, such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what they're making.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon A-Chain taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Now they'll change things up.
And again, it's Chubb. And he might have gotten that yard back, and that's about it, as he'll take it only up to about the 20.
3rd down and 10.
Now Watson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the 1st at the 29.
Inaudible here to get a new look.
Running for it. Here's Chubb.
And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Watson going to change the look here.
To throw is Watson. Throwing on 1st down.
He'll find more on the comeback route.
And out of bounds Browns on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw is Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched?
It's caught inside the 25. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Give up the middle to H.A.
Fighting it off. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
H.A. diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now they'll audible to something else.
On 1st and 10, Watson.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Now, I know it's only a loss of a couple of yards, but when you get near the sidelines, just flip the ball out of bounds, incomplete, and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats.
Back to throw, Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey! Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
After the turnover, it's Tua. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Tua, the final shot before half. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final shot before the break, Watson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They go with Chubb on second down, and he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Third down and 6. Watson now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter, but it's just not clicking right now. And it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again.
An audible here to get a new look.
On fourth down, Watson sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.A. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Watson changing to play.
Watson now on 1st and 10. That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a loss of a yard. brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's Watson. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Here's Watson. Steps away to his left. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. A shotgun snap for Watson. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On fourth down, Watson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Pushes him over. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, it's Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Watson. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The Browns on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerome Ford, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Round 7. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well if they really want to. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set!
Now Watson, he's going to move him around.
Moore, the man in motion. After the interception, here's Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for 3rd and long.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
From the 50, it's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Alert! Alert! 55!
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Hey, no time now.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Brown.
Right back to Njoku. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. This is 4. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning.
Now Watson going to change the look here.
Now Watson from the gun on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Channing Tindall. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Hey, get set.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Watson, Oscar.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it.
And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And the Browns are able to cover this one up. In the fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On the ground, it's Ford. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Now Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Ford. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's now 4th down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2 and now on first down. This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's Watson now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Watson. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns come up with a late turnover, but it will really matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so.